Concerns are also growing in Blount County over a proposed wastewater permit for one of the area's largest employers. Tyson Foods is asking the state for approval to continue discharging surface water from the treated poultry process, sanitary wastewater, and stormwater. The I-Team's Valerie Bell looks at what's at stake.
The sound of rushing water and the scenery around it is what draws people like Andrea Dover and Ming Stevens to Blount County. But they're not the only ones. From kayakers to families, these waterways are a destination.
Martin's Mills Falls is one of the local swimming holes around here during the summertime, so I know a lot of people like to take their kids there and enjoy the cool water during the summertime. So it's our benefit to the community to make sure that we have clean waters for our kids and our future generations.
Graves Creek, which feeds into the Locust Fork River, is home to Martin's Mill Falls, a spot county leaders say is central to its growing tourism economy.
Blount County is really trying to expand upon its economy, and we're trying to go down the tourism route. And we've got 120 miles of Locust Fork, and then probably another, 300 miles when it comes to all the tributaries, Graves Creek being one of them.
But just up the road sits the county's largest private employer, Tyson Foods. And now some who use these waters say they're worried.
We're concerned about pollution from the Tyson chicken plant.
We don't want to see any pollutions going down from the air.
You don't want to risk getting E. coli because you got scraped up on a rock or got water up your nose. I'm concerned about the fish. There are so many endemic species in this river.
Those concerns stem from Tyson's request to renew a wastewater discharge permit under the Federal Clean Water Act, known as an NPDES permit. It would authorize discharges to surface water from treated poultry process, sanitary wastewater, and stormwater. The permit is not new, but this version would continue it with modifications.
Our concern is that this permit would allow up to 1.2 million gallons of discharge per day, approximately, on average.
According to documents filed with the Alabama Department of Environmental Management, a draft version of the permit and related materials span more than 150 pages. The final decision now rests with the agency. On March 26, dozens packed a public hearing, many speaking out against the permit.
The classification fails to adequately protect recreational users of the creek and the main stem, the Locust Fork River.
Who is in charge here, ADEM or the industry applying for a permit? That's a pig in a poke. That is accepting something before inspecting it. Is ADEM just rubber stamping whatever Tyson does or wants? This is totally irrational and unacceptable.
We hope you will give your full consideration to this potentially hazardous health situation.
Residents, kayakers, and environmental groups like Black Warrior Riverkeeper are pushing for changes, including stronger limits on pollution, requiring better treatment technology, and additional protections for people who swim, kayak, and use these waterways year-round.
That impacts where you swim, where you fish. Anytime you're in those water bodies and you're coming into contact with that discharge, there's concern there for health and safety.
For some, the issue isn't just about what could happen, it's about what has happened.
I'm also concerned because Tyson doesn't have a great track record in this state. That's not bashing them. I appreciate their economic impact on this community, but they spilled water in Hanceville that had major impacts.
That's referencing a 2019 water spill of the Mulberry Fork of the Black Warrior River linked to Tyson Foods. It killed an estimated 175,000 fish, according to state officials. The state later reached a $3 million settlement with the company.
We don't want to see that happen, and we want to see these protective standards in place, especially because something like this has happened before.
We did reach out to Tyson Foods for a response to the concerns. In a statement, a spokesperson says, Tyson Foods uses a robust system to ensure effective oversight of all environmental operations and compliance with federal, state, and local environmental requirements. We integrate the latest science and engineering insights into our water stewardship approach, which follows recognized water stewardship standards, and we collaborate with local stakeholders in the communities where we operate. We value our relationship with the Blountsville community and are mindful of our impact on the surrounding natural resources.
We embrace Tyson. Tyson's been here for decades. We're back in the 90s. We were the chicken capital of the world or very close to it. So there are a lot of chicken farms here, but we know we can work together with them. We know we can, and we would just like ADEM to kind of, set the standards so everybody's playing and we can all get along.
Tyson Foods says it supports the permit as drafted and appreciate the public process to evaluate community input and comments before the final permit is issued. For now, ADEM says it will review public comments, hearing testimony, and state and federal law before making a final decision. There's no timeline on when that decision could come. In Blountsville, Valerie Bell, ABC 3340 I-Team.